What's up, TRX family? It's Zack Van Wagner here, and I'm back for another TRX total body strength workout. Now, for tonight, you're going to need a couple pieces of equipment. So, number one, you obviously need your TRX suspension trainer. You're going to need a dumbbell, a kettlebell, or something that's weighted. We're going to be pressing over the head. We're even going to be swinging the kettlebell a little bit. All right, so we're going to need something that's weighted. And then, if you've got it, you need a box or a chair or a stool or something you can hopefully step up on. Now, if you don't have access to that, I'll give you some modifications. We're going to be doing some step ups today, but I'll obviously have a modification for it. So if you need to grab any of that equipment, feel free to grab it. Again, you need your TRX, a weighted object, kettlebell, dumbbell, could be something to press over the head, something to swing, and then you need a box or a step up. My box is 18 inches, but you basically just want to find something that's about where your knee is level to your hip for stepping up on, all right? So tonight's round, we're going to go 3 blocks of work. Your first block of work is going to be 5 exercises. Now, these are going to be a little bit longer than normal, 60 seconds of work, so a full minute. We'll take about 20 seconds to transition. Your second block, we're going to go back down to 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and your third and final round will just be an AMRAP or a challenge round, all right? So as always, we're going to start with your warm-up, so feel free to hit play on any playlist you got at home. Again, your TRX, your weighted object, and your box are going to need. We're going to get some jumping jacks just to get the body moving. Tonight's strength workout is really going to focus on strength, very little conditioning involved, all right? So here we go. Jumping jacks in 3, 2, 1. Let's get those arms up over that head. Now, as usual, as we're hitting these jumping jacks, it's time to take that body scan. Shoulders should be in those back pockets right here. Elbow should be going straight up overhead, and you should be nice and light on those feet. Take one more scan here, see where you might need a little bit of extra attention, and we're going to walk it out for your runner stretches in 3, in 2, in 1, and break. All right, so we're going to hinge those hips back, walk the hands out into our plank position, make sure the wrists are under the shoulders, and then start to press the hips back and up in the air for a downward dog. 1 or 2 pedals on each foot, and then step that right foot up next to that right palm. Rotate the right palm to the ceiling once. Take it back down. Let's rotate the right palm up again. Take it back down. And then we'll start to circle out those hips. Big circles both sides. Then we'll plant the hand, go back to our downward dog. Again, a couple pedals on each heel here. Maybe pressing both heels down. And then taking that left foot up. Rotate the left arm up for 1. Forearm comes down. Let's rotate it up for 2. Forearm comes down. We'll add the circle of the hip. 1 each way, maybe 2 each way if you really want to open it up. Let's do that one more time. Back to down dog, pedal, pedal. Step the right foot up, rotate the right arm up. Maybe reach the right arm through the left this time a little more. Plant the hand, back to down dog, pedal, pedal. Step the left foot up, rotate that left arm up to the ceiling. Exhale it back down again, reach over to that right side. Bring it back to the palm down, and then let's walk those hands back to those feet. For 1, we're going to do that 2 more times. So again, we're going to hinge, a little inchworm action, walking the hands out. Knees are staying as straight as they can. Walk the feet back, or should we walk the hands back to the feet. My knees are staying as straight as possible, as long as possible, hinging up. 1 more time, hinging back, walking the hands out. Hit that plank, walk those hands back to those feet. Again, my heels are flattening, back is flat, rounding it up. All right, so we're back on your suspension trainer, little squat to row action. Let's go high row today. So elbows are up level with the shoulders, 1 or 2 steps forward, extend the arms out, sit the hips to the heels, make sure your shoulders are over those hips, squeeze the glutes, drive those elbow points back, extend it out, drop it down, squeeze the glutes up, drive those elbow points back. You should be squeezing the glutes and the legs at the top of the squat, squeezing the shoulder blades together at the top of that high row. Now, if you want to add a little speed, feel free here. Going to be focusing on some lunging patterns today, and then upper body, we're going to be pushing and pulling. But you're going to see a lot of that single-sided work, or what we call unilateral work. We're here for 3, here for 2, and 1. Okay, so we're going to face away from the anchor point. We got those forward lunges with I's, Y's, and T's. So you're facing away from the anchor point. Straps are still at mid-length. Big forward lunge. Reach the arms out to a Y. Alternate. reach it up into those Y positions. Excuse me, the first one was a T, second was a Y, last one is an I. Again, big lunge step forward out to that T, then out to that Y, then up to that I. As I step forward, I'm making sure I'm keeping my midsection nice and locked. I'm not allowing my rib cage to poke through, not allowing my low back to arch. Really getting nice big ranges of motion here. All right, we're going to get some TRX rollouts in to finish this up. In 3, 2, 1. Arms are back out in front of the chest. Shoulders are down. We're squeezing our glutes, keeping our abs tight. Rolling the body all the way forward. Big exhale, pressing it back to the top. Really doing a good job of chasing our plank here, keeping our ears, shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles all in that perfect alignment. Got a couple more seconds. We're going to get ready for this first round here in 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys. So first round, as promised, we have 5 exercises. We're going to go TRX for the first movement, and then we're going to be on the kettlebell in this box for the next movements. All right, we're going to start with the TRX squat to reverse lunge, alternating the lunge, and then we're going to grab our kettlebell, go into a step up exercise, and then we're going to immediately transition into rows with that single kettlebell, and then we'll switch sides. All right, that's going to be our whole first set. Again, minutes on, about 20 seconds off. So here we go. Hands right next to the chest, TRX squat to reverse lunge. Now I want you to have a narrow squat, so make your feet about hip width apart. Sit your butt straight down into that squat, squeeze to come up, left foot steps back, and then replant. Going back into that narrow squat, squeeze the glutes to come up, right foot steps back. Now as you're hitting these lunges, I want you to make sure that you're using your front foot to drive yourself up and then sit back into that squat. Try to be as light as you can on the handles here. You might not even need the handles really, and that's okay. But as you know, I'm going to make this a little bit tougher the next 2 rounds. So enjoy this one here because it's only going to get more challenging. And if you want to make it more challenging for the last 15 seconds, you can turn your lunge into a balance lunge where you're not touching your toe or your knee to the floor. Again, that's up to you though. We're going to be on your kettlebell in 3, in 2, and 1. Okay, straps down, find your kettlebell. I'm going to step up with my right leg first. So as I'm stepping up with my right leg, I'm going to hold the kettlebell in my left side. Now you can also hold it right in the center, stepping up like so. That's fine. But again, if you want to make it a little more challenging, take the kettlebell to your left side. Here we go. Stepping up with your right foot in 3, 2, 1. Step up. I want you to hold this position for a second or two if you got it, and then bring it down. If you do not have a box at home, you're simply going to be doing reverse lunges with your left foot. So you're stepping back, and you're coming up to right here. Okay, again, at home, if you don't have a box or a stool or a chair, you're going to be doing that. Hopefully the rest of us got that foot on the box, the chair, and we're holding this top position. It's part of the movement, part of the exercise. I am taking my right foot off the box each time because now I'm having to accelerate up and then decelerate on the way down. I'm making sure I'm controlling the top, and if I lose my balance, that's where that little toe tap comes in. Right, if I find myself, I just tap, reset, pull it up. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so that kettlebell is going to stay on the left side. Now what we're going to do, I'm going to do rows with our left arm. So it's going to stay on that left side here. I'm going to offset my left foot behind me. I'm going to bring my chest close to my right thigh here, almost parallel to the ground. Grab your weight. You're going to take this kettlebell up towards this hip. In 3, 2, 1. Drive the arm back. Bring it back down. Now we're here for a full minute. So if you want to go as quick as you can, feel free. But ask yourself, could you go at that quick pace for a full minute and keep good form? Now, maybe the answer is yes, but my money is on probably not with that good form piece, right? Because we still have 30 seconds left here. As you notice, I'm going nice and easy. I'm taking a longer time to move the kettlebell down and up, and I'm taking a little bit of a pause on the back. The tempo would maybe 2, 1, 2, 1, and then a 1-second pause. Down, down, up, up, little pause. Down, down, up, up, little pause, down, down, and guess what? All the way down because we're done with that set. So now we're going to go to our left foot, stepping up, and we're going to hold the kettlebell dumbbell weight on our right side. Now let's make sure we got that tight rack position, elbows pulled in, vertical forearm here. We don't want to lose the wrestling match and let this bell fall off to the side. So keep it tight. Left foot is up, 3, 2, 1, driving straight up, and then coming down under control. Again, I'm taking the left foot off, driving up, back down under control, owning the top, right? I'm not just knee up and right back down. I'm actually establishing, and if I lose my balance, reestablish, back down. See if you can find your big toe and really lock that big toe down on whatever you're stepping up on to help you maintain balance. Again, big toe locks down, and I'm driving through my entire foot. Almost think about your foot like a triangle. Your heel is the point of the triangle. Your pinky toe and big toe bone make up the base of it. So can you find that triangle in your foot to help you with balance? Whew. Minute's a long time. The good thing is we only got one more rep left. Step it up on the left once more. Hold it, and then back down. All right, we're back to that single arm row, but this time we're on the right side. So now my right foot is back. I'm going to bring my chest nice and close to my left thigh, and as I pull, I'm going to take the kettlebell back towards my hip. And again, slow up, little pause, slow down. Here we go. Minute starts now. Up, little hold, and then back down. I sometimes like to take my opposite arm, just kind of hold it out to the side for balance. What we don't want to do is push into the arm like this. Right? We don't want to use our own body as leverage because then we dump everything into our hips. So keep those abs tight, keep your chest up, and obviously if you need to stand up for a second, maybe taking a break, totally fine. But if you've got the tempo with me, again, we're up for 1, 2, little pause, down, down. Up for 1, 2, little pause, down, down. Still got about 15 seconds left. Down, down. You're hopefully feeling your shoulder blade sliding together, a lot like when we were doing those squat to high rows in the warm-up. Shoulder blade coming together. Back down. Let's get one more rep. Back down and break. All right. The good news is that was the end of the first round. The better news is we're back to your suspension trainer for that squat, the narrow squat to reverse lunge. So again here, if you want to make this round harder, when you sit back into that reverse lunge, you're going to give me a hover or what we call a balance in that leg. All right. So narrow that squat. 3, 2, 1. Narrow squat. Bring it up. Reverse lunge, either tapping or reverse balance lunge. Now on this round, can we maybe add some pauses? Could you hold the bottom of your squat for an extra second before coming up? Could you hold the bottom of your lunge, whether you're balancing or not balancing? Again, focusing on the isometric position or the isometric quote unquote contraction in this set. I got a lot of requests for more strength focused with a little less conditioning. So hopefully here at the end of your week, you're feeling good about it. And again, adding in those short 1-second pauses on each end zone of the movements. Pushing into the ground to bring myself up. Try not to rely too much on the straps. 3, 2, 1. You're already done. All right. So back to the kettlebell. Now last time I started on my right foot stepping up. This time I'm going to start on my left foot. Actually, I started left foot last time. So this time I'm going to start on my right. So my right foot's going to step up first. So my left hand has the weight once again. Right foot's on the box. 3, 2, 1. Driving up, holding, bringing it back down. Driving up, holding, bringing it back down. Right, again, taking the foot off the box. To make it easier, you could always leave the foot on. So you've already got this position set up, and you can just drive straight down. A little more complex. stepping off. Again, those of you at home, if you don't have a box, you're just doing reverse lunges to the balance with that left leg, right? Because we're stepping up with the right, so the right leg is doing all the work. Okay, the left leg's doing some of the work. We really should be driving straight down, keeping that nice vertical shin on that right leg. Another thing I like to think about, growing through my crown. If you had a crown on your head, could you grow to the top of that crown? Last 3, 2, get one more in there, and 1. Whew, all right, kettlebell down, one back, that left arm row, back to that left arm row. So here we go. My left foot's offset behind me. Again, I don't want to lean into this leg here. You can obviously take your arm out to the side if you want to. Here we go. Pulling that weight back to the hip. 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down. Bringing it back down. We should be letting the contraction drive the movement. And when I say contraction, I'm talking about the squeeze of your shoulder blade. Right? Notice that I'm, again, pretty low here. Right? I'm not up like this, shrugging my shoulder. I've got my chest 45 degrees to the floor, maybe even a little bit lower. And I'm pulling that kettlebell, boom, back to my hip. Back towards my hip. Maybe middle of the rib cage if you want to. Still got 15 seconds. Big squeezes here. Big squeezes. Again, if you need a break, you can only step the foot up, but you've only got 5 seconds left, so hopefully you're still working. Last 4, last 3, last 2, and last 1. Whew. All right, so we're just going to switch sides. So now the kettlebell's in our right hand, and we're going to be stepping up with our left foot. Kettlebell's in the right hand. We'll be stepping up with our left foot. So here we go. Plant the foot down, rack that kettlebell so you got a vertical form. Again, we don't want to lose the arm wrestling match here. 3, 2, 1. Driving up, finding your balance. Now I can already tell my left side a little more unstable than my right side. So I got to personally work harder to keep my balance on this side. Again, it's part of owning it, part of owning that top. Makes no sense just to drive, come back down, show me that you can actually hold it, and then bring it down. Again, I got that vertical shin, growing through my crown, stepping down. Holding for a second, stepping down. Last 10 seconds, stay with me here. Again, a little longer sets today. A little longer sets. Last 5 seconds, let's get one more in there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, so now we're back to that row on that right arm. Back to that row on that right arm. So as we get set, again, as I pull from the bottom, right, as I pull, it's the same position as if I was doing a seated row. So again, the elbow should be right about middle of the rib cage, a little bit lower. Left leg or right leg is back, right hand on the bell. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Driving that elbow back. Big squeeze that shoulder blade. 2 seconds up. 1, 2, little pause, and then 2-second drop. Up, up, little pause, down, down, up, up, little pause, down, down. Big squeeze here. Again, try not to lean in here. If you need to take a quick break, catch your breath, do so. We got 20 seconds left. Hopefully you're back to it. Big squeeze. Big squeeze. Shoulder blades are pinching. Abs are staying tight. And I've got even weight on both feet here. My front leg's got a little more weight into it, obviously, because I'm pushing into it, but we're still here for 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys, that's 2 down. 1 more to go. 1 more to go. So we're back to that TRX narrow squat to alternating reverse lunges. Now, again, you can make the lunge a balanced lunge if you want, or you can make the lunge a step back. So in 3, 2, 1, narrow squat, up, balance or step back lunge. Can we still stay light on those handles? Can we still stay light on that grip? Keep it going, keep it going. If you got it, still adding in that 1, maybe even 2-second pause at the end zone of all 3 of these sequences. Again, what happens here at the end is we start to get lazy, we start to lean the body forward. We start to get lazy and fold the body forward. So can we make sure that we're owning the standards of each of these movements? Staying with it. Stay with me here. 10 seconds left. If you need to go ahead of me, feel free. But if you're going ahead of me, you better have better form than I have. Last 3, 2, and 1. Last set. Back on that right arm. Left foot stepping up first. Really doesn't matter what side you go on this time. I, again, like to switch sides just to change things up. There's also nothing wrong with always doing one side first, the other side second, all right? So I'm going to go right arm loaded up, left foot stepping up on the box. In 3, 2, 1. Left foot's finding my balance, then I'm coming back down, tapping the floor. Left foot, find balance, coming down, tapping that floor. Stepping up right in front of a little hook here, a little extender, throwing me off. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Now, just because it's there, if you wanted to, you could even reverse lunge and make it an even bigger movement for these last 30 seconds where you take that left leg all the way back before bringing it back up. Right, I'm still using this left leg, but now the right leg is coming into it again. It's going to send your heart rate up a little bit and make it a little bit tougher. Only add it if you got it. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're back to those rows. Back to those rows. So again, as we hit sit here, right, we're imagining we're doing a row from here. The only difference is now we're in this position, still sitting that same movement standard, right? Same thing here with my upper body, same thing here with that one arm. Here we go. Driving that elbow back, big squeeze, taking it down. Boom. Taking it back down. Again, the tempo is where the work is, right? It's easy just to kind of pull like this, but can we lock everything down and actually squeeze where we want the contraction at? Squeeze in the shoulder blade. Squeeze those big lat muscles. Woo! I don't know about you, but my back is starting to burn. My biceps are starting to fill up. Right, and it's all happening just because we're focusing on that tempo. Right, 60 seconds is a long time. If you did 5 seconds per rep, you'd really only be doing 12 reps. Not so many reps though, right? 3, 2, and 1. Woo! All right, 1 set left on the step ups, 1 set left on those rows. So here we go. Let's go ahead and rack that kettlebell on the left side. Your right foot is now stepping up. Woo! Feeling it, you guys. I'm feeling it. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Driving up. Foot goes back. And just taking that foot off. Stepping up. Left foot comes down. Right foot comes down. Making sure my forearm's still vertical in that rack position. And again, if you want to make it a little bit tougher, you could take that right leg into that reverse lunge. We're coming back up, right? Adding that little bit of extra. You only do this if you did it on the other side. You can always do this workout later. Once it's archived, you can add this in right from the beginning if you want to. Right, all these workouts that we add progressions as towards the end, you could redo the whole workout with that progression the whole way through. It'd be a completely different experience. Much tougher, hopefully. Last 3, last 2, last 1. Okay, back to those rows, back to those rows. Again, a little demo. Right, if I'm sitting here doing a standing row, it's the same form as if I'm sitting here doing my single arm row, right? The arm position is the same. The condition of our body position has just changed. So I'm taking that left foot back, grabbing the kettlebell. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Back and down. Back and down. Pinching those shoulder blades together. Keeping that chest up. Looking solid. Looking solid. I can see you through my lens here. I can tell you're working hard out there. Let's keep this up. Let's keep this up. You're halfway there. 1, 2, 1, 2, little hold. 1, 2, 1, 2, little hold. 1, 2, 1, 2, little hold. Down, down, up, up, little hold. Last one. Down, down, up, up, and down, down. Woo! All right, you guys, you've earned yourself a little water break. So grab a little towel, take a sip of water. This little box right here, your weight, excuse me, not your weight, but your weight can stay. Don't get rid of that. But the box can go off to the side. We won't really need it for much else in the workout. So what we are going to do next is some TRX Power Pulls. So we're going to be on your suspension trainer for 3 sets. Then we'll be on your kettlebell for 2 sets. With your kettlebell, we're going to do swings, okay, alternating single arm swings. So if you don't know how to do a single or alternating single arm swing, you can simply just do a single arm swing, and I'll tell you when to switch. And if you're not comfortable with doing swings, you can just simply do deadlifts, but I'm going to want you to go a little bit quicker, okay? A little bit quicker on your tempo with the deadlift. Okay, your second kettlebell exercise is going to be a clean side lunge to reverse lunge. So I'll show you that right now. So you'll do your clean. That's when we drive the elbow up, tuck it in, go to our rack position, right? So if I picked it up on the right, it would be clean, side lunge to reverse lunge. And then we'll set it down and we switch. Clean, side lunge to reverse lunge. Okay, if you don't want to do the clean portion, you'll do 20 seconds of side lunges to reverse lunges, and then I'll tell you when to switch sides. All right, so we're going to start with your TRX Power Pull. So make sure your straps are at mid-length. You're standing facing the anchor point. We'll start with your left arm with the power pull. So make sure your left elbow's tucked in. Reach your right arm up to the anchor point. Unwind your right arm as you extend your left elbow. Look back at your right palm. Reach the right palm up as you drive that elbow back. So these rows that we're doing, let's begin. These rows in our power pull that we're doing are just like the rows we were doing with the kettlebell. The only difference now is that we're standing up. We're using the TRX suspension trainer, and then we have the twist into it. I say only like it's not a lot of things, but you know what I mean. Last 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. So now we're just going to switch sides. So now our power pull on the right side, left arm's going to be reaching up. So again, let's get set first. Right elbow's pinched in nice and tight. My shoulders and hips are square to my anchor point. I'm reaching my left arm up towards that anchor point, and then we'll begin by extending the right arm. Open up that left palm, following it with the eyes. Reach the left palm up as you drive that elbow back. Now, one of the things I want you to make sure you're doing at home is pulling your shoulders down and back as you get into that row from this position. So what we don't want to see are shoulders going up by the ears like this. Shoulders are down, driving my elbow point back. My eyes are following my hand here, okay, and my chest. Nice big rotation. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, next exercise, TRX alternating clock press. Take your straps to fully lengthened all the way out and face away from your anchor point. Arms are going to be straight out in front of your chest. And now, 2 ways to do your clock press. Option 1, lower to your chest press. Rotate your right thumb up as you reach the left. Bring it in. Come back to the top. Lower down. Reach your left arm out. Rotating the thumb up. Bring it in. Press it up. Option 2, you can simply drop in to that clock press from the top, rotating the thumb up, alternating from right to left. So hopefully you're doing one of these two at home. You've only got about 20 seconds left on this set. So again, I'm doing the more advanced version, rotating the thumb up as I lower down. I'm really focusing on keeping even pressure in both handles and making sure my chest is parallel to the ground, not rotated. Last 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, so here we go. TRX, not TRX, but kettlebell swings. Again, I would like to see you give me alternating single hand swings, but if that's too tough, you can do 20 seconds of swings and I'll tell you when to switch, or you can simply do two-handed swings. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, to start the movement, we want to make sure we hike the kettlebell between the legs, and the bell should never go below the knees. All right, so again, whatever your level is, I'm going to go switching single arms. Again, you hear me exhaling. All the power is coming from my hips. I'm using my free arm as a driver to help keep my momentum going. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swing, stop. Okay, so this next one is the most complex. Again, you're going to do a clean. Elbow's going to come up to the shoulder, and then tucks, side lunge to reverse lunge. And then you're going to switch. If you don't want to do the clean, just hold it and do one side for 20 seconds, and I'll tell you when to switch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Clean, and you side lunge to that side, step back with that foot, and then you switch if you can. Hinging at the hips for that clean. Those of you doing one side, switch at home. Right now is 20 seconds left. Again, notice that I'm not moving very fast in my movements. I'm focusing on form, focusing on driving away from the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're back to those power pulls. So straps need to go back up to mid-length. As you're standing and facing your anchor point, your left hand is holding the handle. Your right arm is reaching up to the anchor point. Elbows are tucked in on that side, and your chest is rotated towards the strap. Lengthen out the left arm. Look back at the right hand. Shoot it up. Look back at the right hand. Shoot it up. And again, this left shoulder should be down and back. I shouldn't see any shoulders up by our ears here. Shoulders are ear poison. Take the shoulder away from that ear. One thing I didn't mention last time is that you still should be chasing your plank. As you sink down, your hips are not sagging. Your knees are not bending. You're still in a perfect plank. Last 4, last 3, 2, and 1. Okay, switching hands. Right hand now has that handle in it. Your left hand is now going to be that driver. So left arm is up. My chest is rotated in. We're getting the rotation from our T-spine, the hips a little bit, but mostly the T-spine. So here we go. Left arm up, extend the right elbow, reach back with the left hand, get the right shoulder in your back pocket as you rotate through that upper back. Hopefully we're keeping our hips relatively square to the anchor point. And again, your upper back is doing all that rotating. Driving that right elbow straight back to the floor behind you, and then chasing that plank throughout the entire motion. Last 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, straps back to fully lengthened. We're back to that TRX clock press or the chest press with your clock reach. Facing away from the anchor point. Here we go. Shoulders are in your back pockets. Glutes are being squeezed. 3, 2, 1. Again, option A, lower down and then reach out while maintaining even pressure in both handles. Option 2, a little more advanced. You can simply drop straight in to that clock press. But the thing I'm looking for here is even pressure. You should have even pressure on both handles. There should be no sawing as you reach out to either side. Last 10 seconds here. If you think you can step back, step back. If you think you can narrow your feet, narrow your feet. That makes it a little bit tougher on the core. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we're back to the kettlebell swing, all right? Again, easiest variation will be two-handed swing. Then it would be single arm swing for 20 and then switching it halfway. The most challenging would be alternating each hand each time. And again, you can always do deadlifts if you don't feel comfortable swinging your bell. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hike, snap, hike, snap. And again, if you need to take a break here, take a break. All right, this is about power. It's about control. If this is a little bit too much for you, take a break. You got 20 seconds left. Those of you doing single arm, make sure you switch arms. Again, adding that exhaling in there to make sure that my glutes are doing the work. My abs are braced. If you're holding your breath, your abs probably aren't braced. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so now we've got that clean side lunge to reverse lunge. And if you don't want to do the clean, just hold it on one side, all right? When we do the clean, make sure that elbow comes up to the shoulder, boom, and then gets tucked in. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Kettlebell clean, side lunge, taps, reverse lunge, and then we switch. Hinge back, clean it up, side lunge, reverse lunge. Let's try to get one more on each side in the 20 seconds. I know I did that one wrong, right? You see me do that one wrong? Should be side lunge first. Those of you at home, make sure you switch sides now. Switch sides now at home. Side lunge. All right, this is a thinker. Here we go. Side lunge. Last 5, last 4, last 3, last 2, last 1, and break. Woo! All right, so we're back to the TRX. That power pull. I believe this is our last time through. Okay, so straps are at mid-length. You're facing your anchor point. Here we go. Left arm's loaded. Right arm's going to reach up towards that anchor point. 3, 2, 1. Extend that right arm. Make sure your body's in a plank throughout the entire motion. And we hopefully are getting that left shoulder out of that ear. And rotating like a cylinder or like a top on a bottle or a cap on a bottle. Shoulders in those back pockets. I know that's the one thing that I always see in class is people go here. Okay, keep that shoulder down. We're here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching hands. Again, catch your breath really quick. Again, still thinking about the contraction driving the movement. The contraction of the shoulder blade squeezing, driving the movement. The contraction of our obliques as we bring the arm up, squeezing us to the top. Right arm loaded, left arm reaches, 3, 2, 1. Extend the right arm, look back at the left hand, going back to the top. One thing that I notice that I'm starting to do here at the end of my workout, I feel my lower back kind of overextending. I need to do a better job of locking my rib cage in, squeezing my glutes. Again, as I get fatigued, I know where I start to break, where my faults are. So hopefully you're learning where your faults are. You can double check in with yourself. Last 3, last 2. Let's get one more rep in there. Last 1, and rest. All right, straps fully lengthened. TRX clock press, one last time. TRX clock press. Straps are fully lengthened all the way out. I'm in that chest press position. And again, I can do a chest press with a reach, or I can do a drop straight in. Here we go. 40 seconds. Show me what you got. Making sure we're not scraping on that chest press side, right? I'm not grinding this into there. Got a nice good position. Coming up, locking the glutes. Coming up, locking the glutes. Abs tight. Abs tight. Last couple seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, here we go. Last 2 sets here. We're going to get your kettlebell swing. Again, the easiest thing to do, just do a deadlift quickly, then single arm deadlifts quickly. Then if you're going to swing, two-handed swing, one-handed swing for 20, one-handed swing for 20. Toughest would be alternating. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Last time you're seeing this movement today. Probably see it again some point, either over the weekend or next time you come back. Again, are those hips doing all the work? Hinging at the hip. Very small bend of the knee. Maximum hip movement, minimum knee movement. Hips are folding a lot, extending a lot. Knees are kind of just going for what they need to do. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, clean side lunge to reverse lunge. Clean side lunge to reverse lunge. Again, 20 seconds one side, 20 seconds other side, the easier version. Otherwise, you're cleaning every time. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Clean, tuck, side lunge, reverse lunge. Down, switch. Clean, whoop, almost messed that one up. Side lunge to reverse lunge. If you're at home, go ahead and switch sides. Those of you at home, go ahead and switch sides. If you're just doing that one, everybody else, we're just doing that same drill. Last couple seconds. Try to get one more on the other side. Last 3, last 2, and last 1. All right, you guys, grab a quick drink of water, quick towel, and then I've got one final challenge for you today. All right, we got a little bit of a 5-minute cap on this challenge, but what we're going to do, rows and then half kneeling presses. So if you've got a mat at home or something soft you want to put your knee down on, make sure that you got that handy. All right, so here's how the drill is going to work. We're always going to do 10 low rows. So your straps are going to come up to fully shortened. Okay, so we got 5 minutes back and forth for these 2 drills. Number 1, walking our feet in. We've always got 10 rows. So 10 rows here. Then you're going to drop your right knee down, pick the kettlebell up on the right side, 5 presses. And then we're going to switch, 5 presses on the left. Then we're back to the rows for 10. When we come back here, 4 presses on each side. Back to rows for 10. Then 3, then 2, and then 1. So the idea is that we hopefully will finish within the 5 minutes. But if we don't finish within the 5 minutes, we're still going to cap it there. All right, if you want to do this work on your own and just kind of hit pause and go for yourself, maybe not pause yet, you still want to watch me. But next time you do the workout, that's another option, all right? So here we go. Find your straps, make sure they're fully shortened, 10 low rows, 5 single arm presses in the half kneeling position on each side, and then we'll count down to 1. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. 10 low rows. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, straps down, right knee down, kettlebell on that right side. 5 presses overhead. 1, we still want that elbow to go all the way straight. 2, still working on a strength tempo. 4, 5, so don't get too fast here. 5 minutes is actually plenty of time for this drill. We're just getting a little bit of muscle or muscle endurance here. 4, and that's 5. Kettlebell down, we're back to the straps. Again, if you need to take a quick break, 5-10 seconds, do so, but hopefully we can keep going. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Right knee down, right arm loaded, 4 presses. 1, abs stay tight. 2, still locking the elbow. 3, 4. Now, if you want to just go 5 the whole time for 5 minutes, I'm not going to stop you. 1, 2, feel free to go ahead of me. 3, and 4. All right, we're back to the rows for 10. Back to the rows for 10. Set it. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Shoulder blades in those back pockets. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to switch to my left side first this time. So my left knee's down. My left side's here. 3 reps. 3, 2, 1. And then I'm going to switch. Right side loaded. 3, 2, 1. And then I'm down. Here we go. Again, take a break if you need it. But if you still got it, let's walk it underneath. 10 reps. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Woo! I need to take a little step back here. 9 and 10. Notice that I didn't do any of those half reps there, right? As I felt like I couldn't do full range of motion, I moved myself back. Make sure you check that on yourself too. Here we go. Left arm loaded. 1, 2. Back down. Right arm loaded. 1, 2, and down. We're already back to those rows. See how the rows are getting a little bit tougher? The less reps we have on those presses, the more we're challenging ourselves on these rows. Here we go. 10 reps. Make sure your form looks good. 1, body should be stiff like a surfboard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, nice and simple, right? 1 rep each side, doesn't matter. Rack it up, press it for 1, back down, press for 2, good, back down. Now we still got a minute on the clock, so guess what? Let's do that one more time. 10 rows, let's go back up to 5 presses. Here's your finisher. Find your angle, here we go. 10 rows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I gotta step it back. 8, 9, and 10. Okay, 5 on each arm. I'm gonna start with my left side, left arm loaded. Let's go 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Other side. Woo! Finish it strong, you guys. Finishing strong. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now I still got 10 seconds left on my clock. So guess what? I want to see some more rows. Let's finish it out. Last 10 seconds. All the way to the end. Can't stop. Won't stop. Let's get it, everyone. Last 3. Last 2. Woo! And last 1. Way to bring it today, you guys. Excellent, excellent work. Give yourself a round of applause. If there's someone around, give them a high five. Hopefully you've been hanging out with them, though, before you give them that high five. Whew. But way to bring it today, you guys. All right, so quick sip of water, quick towel off. And you know what, today, let's start just on the ground where our mat is, or wherever your space is, okay? We're just gonna do a little downward dog action to begin. So kind of like we started, let's walk out into our plank position. Then I just want you to press your hips back and up in the air. Downward dog. Drop your knees, spread them apart, toes come together, and let's go child's pose. Okay, your forehead will come down, breathing in, breathing out. Try to settle your hips back to your heels as much as possible. Again, breathing in, breathing out. One more breath. And exhale. Good. Slowly bring your hands back under your shoulders, and let's reset back into that plank position. Again, we'll come into your downward dog. Let me cover up my mop hair here for a second. A couple pedals of the feet. Good. Really press those heels to the floor. Reach your right leg up in the air and then over to the left. And then bring that right leg underneath for a little pigeon stretch. Try to reach your left foot back as far as it'll go. I like to come down to my forearms here and lean my chest forward and kind of pick my chest up in front of me. Like if my anchor point was in front of me, I'd be lifting my chest to my anchor point while pushing my right hip back towards the floor. So you're essentially going in two directions, right? Your chest goes forward, hips go back. You can tell my hips are very tight. Hopefully you're a little more flexible than I am there at home. Last breath, big deep one. Plant that left toe, pick yourself up. Let's go back to that downward dog. Couple pedals. Reach that left leg up, over to the right, and then bring that left foot underneath. Start to reach that right leg as far back as it'll go. And again, I like to come down to my forearms here. As I come to my forearms, I'm lifting my chest towards the mirror in front of me or the anchor point in front of me, and then I'm sitting my left hip back towards the floor. Big deep breath in. Big exhale. Big breath in. Big exhale. One more. Plant that foot. Pick it up. And then from here, we'll go ahead and walk the hands back to the feet once again. Heels to the floor. Big stretch in the hamstring. All right. Got a little hip hinge stretch today. Straps will come down to mid-length. We'll walk back to face the anchor point. Now, feet are going to be close together to start. Your hands should be straight out in front of your chest, maybe your belly button. I want you to take a step forward with your right foot, take a step back with your left. Keep your right knee straight, push your butt back, and allow your left knee to bend. So you should be feeling your stretch in your right hamstring. Notice that I'm reaching my butt back as I'm reaching my fingers forward. So again, going in two directions. Lowering my chest almost to the floor, or parallel to the floor. Breathing in. Lift the toes on that right foot to increase the stretch in the calf and hamstring. Another breath in. Exhale, push in, stand it up. Pull the right foot back. Step your left foot forward. Keep your left knee straight. Bend the right knee as you push your butt behind you. Dive your fingertips out in front. Again, your chest is lowering till it's parallel to the floor. You should be feeling this hamstring stretch in the left side. Again, notice that I'm going in two directions here. If I let go of the straps, I don't go anywhere. So you shouldn't have all your weight back like this. You should be even between your feet and your hands. Last 5, 4, deep breath in. Big exhale, and step it up. Whew. All right, let's turn around, face away from the anchor point this time. Arms will be opened up for a big chest stretch, leaning the chest forward. Big deep breath in. Reach the arms up. Big exhale out. Big deep breath in. Big exhale out. Step that right foot forward, left foot back. Drop the right arm, look over the right shoulder. We're stretching your left hip flexor, so your right foot's forward, left knee is down. Looking over that shoulder, start to squeeze your left glutes. Hold that glute squeezed for 5, 4, 3, 2, stay here, but relax the glute squeeze. Reach your left fingers up a little further. Tuck your hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, and switch. Right arm up, right knee down, left foot forward. Left arm's going to reach back, looking over that shoulder. Again, I'm tucking and sinking in to this right hip flexor now. Let's squeeze the right glute, holding that for 5, 4, 3, stay where you are, relax the glute, reach your right hand up, reach your left arm back, tuck your hip. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, you guys, go ahead and drop those straps. Ladies and gentlemen, you are all done. Excellent, excellent work today, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed your workout. Again, focusing on the strength here, really focusing on the squeezes, making sure we got the most out of each rep, taking that conditioning away, but hopefully that heart rate came up. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty sweaty just from this strength workout. So as always, let us know what you liked. Let us know what you want to see more of. I hope you have a great rest of your evening, and I will see y'all next time.